Hello everyone, and welcome to a new installment of Am I the Asshole? If you're a fan of hearing Reddit stories, it would really support the channel if you could like or subscribe. Let's get started with our first story. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that if he wants to say he does everything, then he can go ahead and prove it? I, 25 female, have been married to my husband, 29 male, for 5 years. I am a stay-at-home mom to 2 kids, 4 female, 1 male. While I was making breakfast this morning, DH was breaking down boxes so he could take out the trash and recycling that had piled up over the last week while we were all busy with Halloween activities. A box filled with packing peanuts got spilled when he picked it up, and one comment from him in spilling them ended up turning into a big argument about how I don't help with chores around the house. For the record, the only 2 chores we agreed would be his responsibility were dishes and taking out the trash. Every once in a while, I will ask for help with changing a diaper or feeding the kids the food I've already prepared, but the 2 main chores he has are dishes and trash. I take care of their laundry. I take them places during the day for their education and entertainment, library, children's museum, etc. I try to fit a load of dishes in during nap time while our daughter eats lunch to try and help when the dishes are starting to get out of hand. And sometimes if he's particularly tired after a day, he'll ask me to help with dishes so he can go to bed. Unfortunately, for the past week, both the trash and the dishes went neglected while we were running around doing Halloween activities with the kids. So in the argument this morning, he claimed that he does everything and has to beg me to do even just 1 load of dishes a month. And now he's told our daughter that I'm being sarcastic because I left to go eat my portion of the breakfast I made for the family in our bedroom, while he finishes figuring out how to get all the trash taken out, do a load of dishes, feed our son the eggs I made, and find a way to entertain our daughter and keep both kids out of trouble while he's busy. And that's still not everything I do, because I managed to find a minute to do the kids' laundry earlier this week, and I'm the one that made breakfast before the argument started. Am I the asshole for letting him prove he does everything if he's going to claim it? Not the asshole. Get fair play. Come at it from a place of wanting fairness and a solution. Tell him that you hear him, and you want to understand more how he is feeling. Ask him to go through fair play with you, and divide the household chores so that it can feel more fair, and he has more choices. It will quickly bring to light all that needs doing in a house, and it will allow for real conversations about what needs doing and how often. Stop fighting. It will always be me against you, and you need to be partners. Don't play fair because he doesn't think it's fair right now. Tell him fine, you'll switch chores with him because he does so much more. Then kick up your feet and watch him sink. While you're arranging this, though, keep saying things like, "I'm sorry, I didn't realize how unfair we were sharing responsibilities and chores. I'm sorry for blah, blah, blah." Try to not laugh your ass off while doing this. Then let him burn and laugh. YTA to yourself, he only has 2 chores and doesn't help feed the kids or change a diaper. It sounds like you have 3 kids, not 2. Dude already got a cheap buyout and he's still complaining. OMG, could you imagine just working and then the trash and dishes dude won the wife lottery and is so beyond entitled? She Jace unpaid and on the job 24/7, no retirement and no resume. He builds his career and barely has to do anything in the home. The freaking risk stay-at-home moms make for themselves just breaks my heart. You know what, DH, I listened to your frustrations and I realized you are right. The workload at home is imbalanced. So I put out a few resumes and will return to work, part-time at first, of course, and you can pick up working with the kids after you get in from work. I'll work evenings and you'll cook and get them to bed whilst I'm gone. So lead with that and what your husband break into a million pieces. I'll say this on r/loudly until the day I die. The SAH parent has the harder job than the full-time worker. There is no competition. So you DH can suck it, you spilled some packing peanuts, get a vacuum hose, buy better hefty bags, but just stew. I see this over and over again with stay-at-home moms. Just offer to work and the husband to do the kid stuff and watch it all fall apart. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.